Good afternoon, good morning, good evening, depending on where you are in the world. God bless and thank you for tuning in. Tonight, I want to talk to you about one of the most powerful prayers you could say. And this prayer is very serious. If you speak this prayer, if you say this particular prayer that I'm going to tell you, I want to warn you, you have to be prepared for your life to change completely. I mean, people might leave your life. You might lose material possessions. You could lose your job. You could move. Yeah, your entire life will change. Everyone's journey will be different and specified by your gift and purpose. You just have to understand what I'm about to tell you. So, the prayer that I would like to tell you that you must be certain that you are ready is if you say to God, God, use me as a vessel for your will to be done. Do with me as you see fit. I give you my home, everything in it, my family, everything that I am, everything that I have. God, use me as a vessel for your will to be done. I want you to understand when you say that prayer, your life changes. And it changes based on His plan for your life. The changes may not coincide with what you're working on for your life, but if you understand and trust Him, you will be led into the land of milk and honey. This will be so morally fulfilling to you, so fulfilling physically in your reality, so spiritually fulfilling that you will understand that it is the hand of God placed directly on your life. For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord. Plans to prosper you and not to harm you. Plans to give you hope and a future. Now, I am not saying for 1 minute this is going to be easy. I know from experience. I have to tell you, this is one of the hardest journeys I ever had in my life. Understand me now. So what happens during that time where He separates you from people, He reveals one of His most valuable possessions. You. He shows you to yourself. This is where He can begin to heal you. Yehovah Rapha. He shows you that you need to heal from things, healing from things that you did not know that you need healing from. Your healing can only happen through experiences. Your healing can either be repeated for years or you can forgive. But until you learn the fruits of the Spirit, the healing process will feel like it's on repeat. And it's certain things that you might need to correct about yourself. The more I learned and got closer to God, the more things reveal themselves to me. So be mindful is one of the main things I want to encourage you with. By being mindful, you not only are able to forgive and heal, but you know why you need to forgive and heal. Now, the major key would be we oftentimes forgive people for the things they do to us. But have you forgiven yourself for your past mistakes, for the things you feel like you failed at, for the things that you didn't know? Have you forgiven yourself? So during the healing process, this is one thing that you can choose to do now. Let things go. Don't repeat the cycle for years. The things that hold you down and hinder you cannot add not 1 minute to your life. And we are supposed to have life and have it more abundantly. It's okay. Forgive them and forgive yourself. Start fresh. They didn't know who you were. You didn't know who you were. This is why this prayer is very powerful, because once you say it, you have to be prepared for what I'm telling you now. This is why I am telling you this in a manner that you can grasp, because it's fibers of ourselves that we have to constantly reinforce to make sure that we're strengthened just to take on the day. And your power is so much more than you can imagine. Once you begin to understand that you are a unique version, this is when you enter the growth stage. And in the growth stage, you begin to be a tree with many fruits. So you learn things about yourself and how to go about them. So you develop. That time that you were healing, you felt like you were buried, but you were actually planted. And now you're beginning to grow. So a different fruit would be a different thing that you're skilled at doing, or something that you're gifted with. Each one of these individual things make you a unique version of yourself. This is how you align with God's will. You spend time understanding and trusting Him. This is something that you have to be 100% willing to commit to. So, with that being said, understand your power and your authority. Until next time, shalom.